Alright guys, welcome to another Naruto guide, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to counter the most powerful awakenings in the game. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So what you want to do first of all is that if your opponent awakens a far bit away from you, you need to spam jutsus to keep them at bay, so this will either damage them or it will keep them at bay while they have to approach you, because they're going to want to approach you, because a lot of players have the mentality that I've awakened, I'm powerful, I need to rush them and get the most damage off, especially because it's timed. So in the event that your opponent is close to you, what you're going to want to do is try to increase the distance as much as you can, because you don't want to get hit by Susanoo awakenings at all. In the event that you do get hit, you want to sub the first hit. Don't sub any hits after that, otherwise you'll just sub in place and still get hit. So you want to sub the first hit, sub behind them, and mash them so they get hit basically. And you need to use directional subbing for this. So I'll demonstrate that quickly. So directional subbing is just controlling where you want to sub. So with projectiles, if I want to sub forward, I'll hold up on an analog stick and sub behind the projectile, as I showed in the clip basically. This is just used to keep up the pressure whilst an opponent is attacking you. It's mainly used on projectiles, but it can differ to awakening. If you don't hold anything, you'll just a sub in front of them, which can still be used for pressure, but if you hold forward while subbing, you can sub behind them. Finally, for Susanoo awakenings, you can jump during their first attack to increase the distance between you and your opponent. Now this can be used to increase the distance so you can go into zoning, or if you're low in subs you want to get away from your opponent. But be aware that you are button locked during the first few seconds, because the Susanoo attacks have a lot of block stun. And you can use this to set up for support so they can deal with your supports while you're far away, or you can go into zoning, it's up to you. So starting off with the strongest awakening in the game, Madara, if he does this attack, you don't want to sub, you want to take the full brunt of the attack. Now I know that sounds weird, but it allows you to minimize the damage that you take from Madara's awakening basically. And then from that, as soon as you wake up, you can call out a fast jutsu, so this can include Naruto, the Last's jutsu, or Danzo's jutsu, or even Sasuke's Infernal Fireball, to make sure that your opponent gets hit by the jutsu and create space for yourself. You also want to create some distance between you and opponent, because you are at a disadvantage and your opponent has all the advantages. So don't be afraid to zone and then go into kunai dodges to increase the distance between you and opponent and prevent them from attacking you. Now what a lot of players like to do is abuse Danzo's ranged projectiles by mashing circles. So what you want to do is ninja move to the side or walk to the side. Because the tracking is low, you can dodge it very easily, but you don't want to get hit by it, as they can easily convert into a combo or their awakening actions when they hit you with it. And you can also counter his second hit on guard, so if his sword hits you on guard, you can counter on the second hit and blow them away, if in case you didn't know. As a side note, kunai ninja dodges work very well against Danzo, because a lot of players are focused on converting into a combo with his ranged attacks, they'll often mash. So the best way to keep out of that is utilize kunai ninja dodges to gain a distance between you and your opponent and dodge the projectiles as well. One very important thing to keep in mind is make sure you always keep at least one sub when you're facing a Danzo player that has the right awakening action. So this is because they can one-shot you, so take away both your health bars if that health awakening action is. So make sure you keep one sub, so if they use it, you can sub it, and make sure to never get guard broken, because if you get guard broken, they can use that attack and take away your whole health. It doesn't matter how much health you have, you will die if you get hit by that attack with your guard broken or have no subs. So yeah, that's it for the guide. Thanks for tuning in, and in the next one we'll be going over guard pressure. And thank you for Kaiser for the suggestion. But yeah, peace out. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Feel free to share your comments, and I'll see you on the next guide.